people think I'm being catty by saying this. It's like there were 10 years when I couldn't stand my husband.
A shocking new statement from one of Obama's daughters has finally revealed the truth behind Michelle Obama's biggest secret, something we've all suspected but never confirmed. Michelle, the former First Lady, married Barack in 1992, but what was the real story behind their marriage? Join us as we uncover the secret that could change everything we know about the Obama family. Both Barack and Michelle Obama came from humble beginnings, far removed from the world of power and politics they would eventually inhabit. Michelle, born on January 17, 1964, grew up on the south side of Chicago. Her childhood was marked by challenges, including her father's battle with multiple sclerosis. This adversity instilled in her a fierce determination to succeed academically and professionally. Barack's story is equally compelling. Born on August 4, 1961, in Honolulu, Hawaii, his early years were shaped by a diverse upbringing that included time in Indonesia. This unique background would later influence his worldview and approach to politics in ways no one could have predicted. Before Barack's decision to run for president, the Obamas led a relatively normal life in Chicago. Malia and Sasha attended private school, enjoyed a close-knit family environment, and were largely shielded from the public eye. It was a life of comfort, but not extravagance, a far cry from the intense scrutiny and luxury they would soon experience. The decision to enter the presidential race marked a seismic shift for the entire family, but especially for young Malia and Sasha. Overnight, they went from being ordinary kids to potential first daughters. The campaign trail brought a whirlwind of new experiences, bustling rallies, cross-country travel, and increasing media attention. At first, the girls found it exciting and novel. They enjoyed the attention and the unique opportunities that came with their father's candidacy. But as the spotlight intensified, cracks began to appear in the family's carefully maintained facade. Michelle Obama, known for her strong protective instincts, expressed deep concerns about the impact of the campaign on their daughters. In her own words, "I knew it meant their lives would be open to public scrutiny, and being a very private person, this made me uneasy." This statement reveals the first hints of the strain that would come to define their family life in the years ahead. The Obamas tried to maintain a sense of normalcy amidst the chaos. They made the conscious decision to keep their home in Chicago during the campaign, believing it would provide stability for Malia and Sasha. But as Barack's chances of winning the presidency increased, so did the pressure on the entire family. Public appearances became more frequent and more scrutinized. Every outfit, every expression, every interaction was analyzed and dissected by the media. For two young girls still figuring out their place in the world, this level of attention was overwhelming. The initial excitement of the campaign began to give way to anxiety and stress. Behind the scenes, Malia and Sasha were grappling with conflicting emotions. On one hand, they were proud of their father and excited about the possibility of living in the White House. On the other, they were starting to realize the enormity of the changes that lay ahead. Their once private lives were becoming increasingly public, and there was no going back. As the campaign progressed, the girls' schedules became more demanding. Schoolwork had to be balanced with campaign appearances and travel. Friendships were tested as classmates started treating them differently. The simple act of going to the mall or a movie became a logistical nightmare involving security details and paparazzi. As the doors of the White House closed behind them, Malia and Sasha's world changed forever. The price of power came at a steep cost to their privacy and normalcy. How did these young girls cope with life under the world's watchful gaze? The transition from Chicago to Washington, D.C. was like stepping into a different universe for the Obama daughters. Gone were the days of simple pleasures like impromptu trips to the mall or casual outings with friends. In their place came a life of intense scrutiny, tight security, and the weight of representing the first family. Living in the White House meant adhering to strict security protocols that severely limited the girls' freedom. Every move they made was planned and monitored. Secret Service agents became a constant presence in their lives, accompanying them everywhere from school to social gatherings. This level of protection, while necessary, created an invisible barrier between the Obama daughters and the outside world. The loss of privacy was perhaps the most challenging aspect of their new life. Malia and Sasha found themselves thrust into the spotlight, their every action and appearance dissected by the media and public alike. School events, family outings, and even routine activities became fodder for news outlets and paparazzi. The constant attention made it difficult for the girls to feel like normal teenagers. Despite their elite status, Malia and Sasha struggled to maintain friendships and experience a typical childhood. Their unique circumstances often left them feeling isolated and different from their peers. Arranging playdates or sleepovers became complex operations involving security clearances and logistical nightmares. The simple act of making new friends was complicated by the fact that everyone knew who they were before they even introduced themselves. The pressure to always be on their best behavior was immense. As representatives of the first family, Malia and Sasha were expected to be poised, polite, and perfect at all times. This expectation left little room for the normal ups and downs of adolescence. One of the girls expressed the weight of this responsibility, saying, "It was hard to just be a kid when everyone was watching." Public appearances became a double-edged sword for the Obama daughters. While they offered exciting opportunities to meet world leaders and attend glamorous events, they also came with intense scrutiny. Every outfit choice, facial expression, and interaction was analyzed and judged. The girls often felt like they were walking on eggshells, afraid that a single misstep could become a national headline. The media's relentless focus on the Obama family took its toll on Malia and Sasha. Candid moments were rare, as cameras seemed to be everywhere. Even during family vacations, the girls couldn't escape the public eye. Paparazzi would go to extreme lengths to capture photos of the first daughters, leading to feelings of frustration and invasion of privacy. One particularly challenging aspect of their life in the White House was the impact on their education. While attending Sidwell Friends School, an elite private institution in Washington, D.C.,
they've chosen Sidwell Friends, a private Quaker school.
Malia and Sasha had to navigate the delicate balance between being students and being the president's daughters. Their classmates' reactions ranged from starstruck awe to uncomfortable distance, making it difficult to form genuine connections. The girls' experiences highlight the stark contrast between their privileged lifestyle and the everyday challenges faced by ordinary children. While they had access to incredible opportunities and experiences, they also grappled with unique pressures that their peers couldn't fully understand. This dichotomy often left Malia and Sasha feeling caught between two worlds: the rarefied air of the White House and the desire for a normal teenage existence. Despite the challenges, the Obama daughters showed remarkable resilience and grace under pressure. They learned to adapt to their unusual circumstances, finding ways to carve out moments of normalcy amidst the chaos of White House life. Whether it was participating in school activities, pursuing hobbies, or spending quality time with their parents, Malia and Sasha worked hard to maintain a sense of balance. While the world saw a united front, the Obama daughters harbored a secret that threatened to shatter their family's image. What was the hidden cost of presidential power that left Malia and Sasha feeling betrayed? The truth about life in the White House was far from picture perfect, and the girls were about to reveal the shocking reality behind closed doors. As Barack Obama took on the most powerful position in the world,
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
So help you God?
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
his family faced an unexpected challenge: the sacrifice of precious family time. The demanding schedule of a president meant that important moments in Malia and Sasha's lives often took a backseat to affairs of state. Birthday parties, school events, and family traditions were frequently disrupted or missed entirely due to the never-ending demands of the presidency. The toll on family dynamics was significant. Malia and Sasha found themselves growing up with a father who, despite his best intentions, was often absent during crucial moments of their lives. The girls experienced a mix of emotions: pride in their father's accomplishments, but also deep disappointment and resentment when he couldn't be there for them. One particularly poignant moment came when Malia hinted at these challenges during an interview. She stated, "It was hard having our dad be the president, especially when he missed important events." This rare glimpse into their private struggles revealed the true cost of power on the Obama family. The missed moments added up over time. School plays performed to an audience missing one crucial member, father-daughter dances attended solo, and family dinners with an empty chair became all too common. Each absence chipped away at the family's connection, creating a growing distance between the girls and their father. For Malia and Sasha, watching their father on television addressing the nation or meeting with world leaders was a bittersweet experience. While they understood the importance of his role, they couldn't help but wish he was home with them instead. The constant reminders of his absence, Secret Service agents, news reports, and public appearances only intensified their feelings of loss. The strain on the family was palpable, even in their rare moments together. When Barack was able to attend family events, he was often distracted by urgent matters of state or exhausted from his grueling schedule. The girls found themselves competing for their father's attention with national security briefings and international crises. Michelle Obama, recognizing the impact of Barack's absence on their daughters, stepped up to fill the void. She made extraordinary efforts to maintain family stability and ensure Malia and Sasha felt supported despite their father's demanding role. From coordinating family meals to attending school events, Michelle became the glue holding the family together. However, even Michelle's Herculean efforts couldn't fully compensate for Barack's absence. The girls missed the unique bond they once shared with their father, the inside jokes, the spontaneous outings, and the sense of security that comes from having both parents present and engaged. As they grew older, Malia and Sasha began to understand the weight of their father's responsibilities. They recognized that his absences were not due to a lack of love, but rather a commitment to serving the country. This realization brought a mix of pride and pain. Pride in their father's dedication, but pain at the personal cost to their family. The Obama daughters' experience sheds light on a rarely discussed aspect of political power, the impact on the families behind the scenes. While the public saw a picture-perfect first family, the reality was far more complex. The girls grappled with conflicting emotions, torn between their love for their father and their desire for a more present parent. Despite the challenges, the Obama family worked hard to maintain their bond. They established new traditions, like family movie nights in the White House theater, and made the most of their limited time together. Barack made efforts to carve out dedicated family time, even in the midst of his hectic schedule. These moments, though rare, became precious memories for Malia and Sasha. The girls' revelations about their father's presidency offer a poignant reminder that power and success often come at a personal cost. Their experience highlights the delicate balance between public service and family life, and the sacrifices made by those in the highest offices of power. While the pressures of the presidency weighed heavily on the Obama family, an even greater threat lurked in the shadows of public opinion. Malia and Sasha soon discovered that their parents were at the center of bizarre conspiracy theories. How did these outlandish rumors impact the girls' lives, and what lengths did they go to protect their family's reputation? As the Obama daughters navigated their new reality in the White House, they faced an unexpected challenge, a barrage of wild rumors and conspiracy theories about their parents. These outrageous claims ranged from the absurd to the deeply offensive, forcing Malia and Sasha to confront a side of fame they never anticipated. One of the most persistent and shocking rumors centered around Michelle Obama's gender identity, a conspiracy theory suggesting that the First Lady was born biologically male and named Michael began circulating online. What started as a satirical article quickly gained traction, spreading like wildfire across social media platforms. Manipulated images designed to make Michelle appear more masculine flooded Facebook and Twitter, leaving Malia and Sasha stunned and confused. The girls found themselves in the uncomfortable position of defending their mother's identity to classmates and even friends. Imagine the shock and hurt they felt when confronted with these baseless claims about someone they knew and loved so deeply. The emotional toll of constantly having to affirm their mother's gender was immense, creating a sense of isolation and frustration for the young Obama daughters. But the rumors didn't stop there. Barack Obama faced his own set of outlandish accusations, particularly regarding his religion.
My Christian faith, then, has been a sustaining force for me over these last few years. All the more so when Michelle and I hear our faith questioned from time to time. We are reminded that ultimately what matters is not what other people say about us, but whether we're being true to our conscience and true to our God. Seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well.
Despite clear evidence of his Christian faith, persistent claims that he secretly practiced Islam began circulating as early as 2004 and intensified during his presidential campaign. For Malia and Sasha, watching their father's faith being questioned and twisted into something it wasn't was both confusing and hurtful. The impact of these rumors on the girls' social lives was significant. At school, they often found themselves caught in awkward conversations, forced to address outlandish claims about their parents. Some classmates, influenced by the misinformation spreading online and in certain media outlets, approached them with suspicion or curiosity about their family's true identity. This created a barrier between the Obama daughters and their peers, making it even more challenging to form genuine friendships. The constant need to defend their parents took an emotional toll on Malia and Sasha. They struggled with feelings of anger, frustration, and helplessness in the face of such widespread misinformation. How do you combat lies that seem to spread faster than the truth? The girls found themselves in the difficult position of wanting to speak out against the falsehoods while also maintaining their privacy and dignity. Despite efforts to debunk these theories, they persisted throughout Barack Obama's presidency and beyond. A 2012 Pew Research Center poll revealed that 17% of Americans still believed Barack Obama was Muslim, highlighting the uphill battle the family faced in combating misinformation. For Malia and Sasha, this statistic was a stark reminder of the prejudice and ignorance they were up against. The Obama family worked together to combat these rumors and protect each other from their harmful effects. Barack and Michelle were open with their daughters about the false narratives circulating, emphasizing the importance of knowing the truth and not letting others' ignorance define them. They encouraged Malia and Sasha to focus on their own experiences and relationships, rather than getting caught up in defending themselves against every baseless claim. Michelle Obama, in particular, played a crucial role in helping her daughters navigate this challenging aspect of public life. She taught them the importance of maintaining their dignity in the face of adversity and not letting the opinions of others shake their sense of self. The First Lady's strength and grace in handling her own scrutiny served as a powerful example for Malia and Sasha. The girls also found strength in each other, bonding over their shared experiences and providing mutual support. They developed strategies for dealing with uncomfortable questions or confrontations, learning when to engage and when to simply walk away. This solidarity helped them weather the storm of public scrutiny and misinformation. As they grew older, Malia and Sasha became more adept at handling these situations. They learned to distinguish between genuine curiosity and malicious intent, developing a thicker skin against baseless accusations. The experience, while difficult, ultimately made them more resilient and taught them valuable lessons about the power of truth and the importance of critical thinking. As the dust settled on yet another media frenzy, Malia and Sasha found themselves turning not to their powerful parents, but to each other. What hidden struggles united the first daughters, and how did their bond reshape the Obama family dynamic? The intense scrutiny of White House life brought Malia and Sasha Obama closer than ever before. These sisters, thrust into the global spotlight at such young ages, discovered an unbreakable alliance forged in the crucible of fame and power. Their unique experiences as first daughters created a bond that went far beyond typical sibling relationships. Malia and Sasha faced challenges that few others could understand: the constant presence of Secret Service agents, the inability to have normal teenage experiences, and the weight of representing their family on the world stage. These were burdens they bore together. As they navigated this extraordinary life, they found solace and strength in each other. The sisters developed a secret language of looks and gestures, allowing them to communicate silently during public appearances. This unspoken connection helped them weather uncomfortable situations and maintain their composure under the watchful eyes of the media and public. When one sister felt overwhelmed, a subtle nod or squeeze of the hand from the other provided instant comfort and reassurance. Their shared experiences created a deep sense of understanding between them. Malia, being the older sister, often took on a protective role. She would shield Sasha from intrusive questions or deflect unwanted attention, using her own growing confidence to ease the way for her younger sibling. Sasha, in turn, provided emotional support and a much-needed sense of normalcy for Malia as she dealt with the pressures of being the first daughter. The girls' bond became a source of stability in their ever-changing world. As they moved from Chicago to Washington, D.C. and traveled the globe with their parents, Malia and Sasha clung to each other as the one constant in their lives. They shared inside jokes about the peculiarities of White House life and found humor in situations that others might find overwhelming. Their relationship provided a safe space for both sisters to express their feelings and frustrations regarding their unique upbringing. Late-night conversations in their White House bedrooms became a ritual where they could freely discuss the challenges of their public lives without fear of judgment or misunderstanding. These private moments allowed them to process their experiences and support each other emotionally. As they grew older, the bond between Malia and Sasha evolved. The shared experiences of their White House years created a foundation of trust and understanding that allowed them to face new challenges together. When Malia left for college, Sasha felt the absence of her closest confidant keenly. However, their connection remained strong, with frequent phone calls and text messages bridging the physical distance between them. The sisters' relationship became a source of strength for the entire Obama family. Barack and Michelle often remarked on how Malia and Sasha's closeness helped them navigate the challenges of presidential life. The girls' ability to find joy and laughter together, even in the most stressful times, brought a much-needed sense of normalcy to the family. Their bond also influenced how the Obama family interacted with the public. Malia and Sasha's united front inspired their parents to present a more authentic image of family life in the White House. The girls' genuine affection for each other shone through in official photographs and public appearances, offering a glimpse of warmth and normalcy amidst the pomp and circumstance of political life. The Obama sisters' relationship became a symbol of resilience and solidarity for many Americans. Young people, in particular, looked up to Malia and Sasha as role models of sisterly love and support. Their ability to maintain a strong connection despite the pressures of fame offered hope and inspiration to siblings across the country. As they transitioned out of the White House and into young adulthood, Malia and Sasha's bond continued to evolve. They faced new challenges together, from navigating college life to dealing with the lasting impact of their unique childhood. Their shared experiences as first daughters created a foundation of understanding that allowed them to support each other through these transitions. As the gates of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue closed behind them, Malia and Sasha Obama stepped into a world that was both familiar and strangely foreign. The transition from first daughters to private citizens brought unexpected challenges that even their time in the spotlight couldn't have prepared them for. What shocking revelation did the Obama sisters make about their new normal life that left even their parents stunned? The sudden absence of constant security and structure hit Malia and Sasha hard. For years, their every move had been carefully orchestrated and protected. Now, they found themselves navigating a world without the safety net they had grown accustomed to. Simple tasks like going to the grocery store or meeting friends for coffee became complex operations as they learned to blend in with the crowd. One of the most surprising challenges came from an unexpected source: their own expectations. After years of living in the public eye, Malia and Sasha had internalized the pressure to be perfect. They found themselves struggling to let go of the intense self-scrutiny that had become second nature. This perfectionism followed them into their new lives, creating anxiety in situations where they should have felt relaxed and carefree. The sisters also grappled with a sense of isolation that came from their unique experiences. While their peers were excited about newfound independence, Malia and Sasha had to learn how to create boundaries and privacy for themselves. They had to redefine what normal meant for them, a process that was both liberating and overwhelming. College life presented its own set of challenges for the Obama daughters. Malia, who enrolled at Harvard University, faced the daunting task of carving out her own identity separate from her family's legacy. She found herself constantly torn between her desire for anonymity and the expectations that came with being a former first daughter. In her own words, living in the White House was a unique experience, but it also made me realize how important it is to carve out my own path in life. Sasha, who chose to attend the University of Michigan, encountered similar struggles. She had to navigate the delicate balance between embracing new experiences and managing the constant attention that came with her famous last name. The pressure to live up to her family's reputation while also finding her own voice was immense. Both sisters found that their White House years had fundamentally shaped their worldview in ways they were only beginning to understand. They approached their studies with a unique perspective, having witnessed firsthand the inner workings of global politics and diplomacy. This insider knowledge sometimes set them apart from their classmates, creating both advantages and challenges in their academic pursuits. The lasting impact of their White House years also manifested in unexpected ways. Malia and Sasha found themselves drawn to causes and issues they had been exposed to during their father's presidency. Their experiences had instilled in them a deep sense of responsibility to make a difference in the world. Sasha expressed this sentiment saying, "I want to make a difference in the world, and I believe my experiences have prepared me to take on challenges that matter to me." As they forged their own paths, Malia and Sasha's career aspirations began to take shape. Malia's interest in the film industry grew, influenced by her experiences meeting influential figures in entertainment during her time in the White House. She saw filmmaking as a powerful medium to tell important stories and spark change. Sasha, on the other hand, found herself drawn to social justice and community issues. Her time as a first daughter had exposed her to the complexities of societal challenges, and she felt compelled to address them head-on. Both sisters recognized that their unique upbringing had given them a platform and a voice that could be used for positive change. The transition to life after the White House wasn't without its growing pains. Malia and Sasha had to learn to trust their own judgment without the constant guidance of advisors and security personnel. They made mistakes, faced criticism, and learned valuable lessons about resilience and self-reliance. Despite the challenges, the Obama sisters found strength in their shared experiences. They leaned on each other for support, understanding that no one else could truly comprehend the journey they had been through. Their bond, forged in the crucible of public life, became an anchor as they navigated their new reality.